That everybody was out there and going. I mentioned to you that Pat's not playing, then we'll just kind of see where things go from there. We look forward to the challenge of playing Denver. Good football team, we know that. And so Sean has done a nice job, as his coordinators have, of putting that together. I think our guys have had a good week of practice. They've all kind of rotated in there and done some part of it, which is good, and we'll just see how it goes on Sunday there. Anyways, with that, time's yours.
Hey, Andy. Jalen Watson, we saw him out there. What's happened here in the last week or so that's allowed him to get to this point?
Yeah, he's really done well coming back. I'm curious to see how he did today and how he felt, and but he was out there till the end and moving around pretty good from what I saw.
Andy, those three injured guys, Jones, Pacheco, and Juwan Taylor, they'll be out. You list them as out?
Yeah, most likely, yes.
You mentioned it's a good opportunity for guys who maybe are getting mixed in this week and everything. Nico and Reid, one of those guys. What are you just kind of seeing from him as a developmental player this year?
Yeah, he got a couple snaps in last week, and then he's been doing the return stuff, doing a nice job with it. He's reliable. He knows everything, all the positions. He's quick, smart, fast. He can do all that stuff. So, good catcher.
Coach, you said some really nice things about Carson Wentz the whole time you've had him here. Now you've watched him practice a few times, knowing he's going to start. What have you liked about kind of the way he's gone about it this week?
Yeah, you can tell he's done it before, and gone through the whole week process that it takes to put the game plan in storage there in your mind and be able to see it and then execute it. So I think he's done a good job there. I think the guys have confidence in him, which probably tells you the whole story. So, but he's done well.
And do you anticipate DJ Humphries starting at left tackle?
There's a good chance, yeah, with that. Yeah. Again, he's one that I'm kind of checking every day here, so as we go. So, but he looked like he did good today. Yeah.
We didn't ask you about it on Wednesday, but Steven Nelson, obviously, you've had in the practice squad for a little bit.
Yeah.
Is he someone you want to see in Denver on Sunday?
Well, you only have a couple of elevations you can do, so I don't think you're probably going to see him. Yeah.
Andy, did you expect to see Watson back on the field this soon?
The way he was going about it, I get to see it every day, the progress that he's making, or at least get a update on it. And he'd been doing so well that I figured that he'd be out there giving a whirl. I didn't know what I would see out there, and I'm still not sure exactly. Other than the times I looked at him, he was moving around pretty good. So, be curious to see how he feels here after this practice and into tomorrow.
And in 2019, you kind of famously said, "Hail to the Dolphins" after they helped you guys out. I just kind of wondered what you thought about this scenario where potentially you guys can help out the Dolphins as well.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. Different head coach. I like both guys, but that's I'm not trying to help anybody out. I'm just trying to, go up and do well in the game. So, but I hadn't thought of that. But I appreciated what they did. I sent them some great Kansas City steaks for doing that. Yeah. So.
Coach, a couple of your former players, Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson, are now becoming head coaches in college. What about them when they were in review that would tell you that they were going to become head coaches?
Yeah, listen, I'm proud of them. Michael's, both of them have been kind of into that.
Yeah.
Deshaun, he came up kind of close to where I grew up, and so I knew a lot of the people who worked with him, and his dad was real involved at that time, and so I think it's great to see him have an opportunity to do it. I knew somewhere that was in his plans. Both of them are very smart, innately very smart. Just they've been blessed that way, and they don't forget anything. They could handle a game plan like that, and I think they'll do great as a head coach. They got good people skills, and recruiting is a big part of that.
What's that piece of advice you'd give them about coaching young men?
Yeah, I've been fortunate to stay in touch with both of them. So, I had a chance to talk to the people that were hiring them and so on. So it was they have my full support. I know they're going to do great, and the university is supporting him right now, which is a beautiful thing. That they obviously went in there and impressed him. So that's about half the battle. And then this whole recruiting thing, I don't understand all that, but I know it'll be a great challenge for all these guys, all these head coaches at college level.
Last one, Emily.
Oh, there's a commercial of you on State Farm saying Wendell-Ruski, and I just kind of want to know how long it took you to say that without laughing.
Yeah, it was a good question. There were a lot of takes on Bundle Ruski. Yeah, but no, we had a good time with it. Yeah.
Good, thanks, Coach.
All right, good.
Happy New Week as far as preparing and getting ready for this one.
It's been good. It's been good. I'm excited about the game plan that we have going in, and definitely going to get a little bit more opportunities out there this week, and I'm excited for the challenge.
Nico, when you know you're going to have more opportunities, does your approach change at all? Do you
Not at
try
all.
and show something more?
Not at all. I think that's been the biggest thing, even with how I started the season on practice squad, was just keeping my approach consistent. It was a goal of mine every week. Even though I'm on practice squad and, I'm not really getting reps with the offense, it's like, I got to approach each week like I'm preparing for a game. And it's kind of like preparing for the test before you get to the test. And, now that the test is here, I truly can say that I feel prepared. So, I'm excited.
This is why, Ned, generally speaking, what's your philosophy as a returner, what you like to do on the field?
My philosophy as a returner?
Mentality.
I think if I could really just sum it up, I don't have any fear back there. And I feel like that's something that I've kind of developed over time. And obviously taking calculated risks, stealing yards out there when I can. But, I'm even saying that to myself when I'm back there. I have no fear. So, if they give me just a sliver of room, a small seam, a slight opportunity to take the ball, I'm going to take it. So.
Dave Tote has been really high on what you were able to do since training camp. What did that mean along the way as you were kind of waiting to get some of these opportunities?
It was huge. It's always good to have allies on your side, especially in this business, and somebody of Coach Tote's status, just knowing that he believes in me and is still working with me and getting me prepared for this opportunity right here. And it means the world to me, and I can't thank him enough, just for getting me ready for this moment, because I can honestly say back there that I've never felt more prepared and more comfortable in my entire life.
Nico, what's your kind of connection been with Carson so far, and what have you kind of seen from him this week, going in that same prep knowing he will start on Sunday?
Yeah. Our chemistry has kind of been developing since OTAs, and, I've gotten a lot of work with him since the spring, and obviously in camp and throughout season on scout team. So, now that we're out here running the offense, running the plays that we know on our timing, he's slinging that thing. So, I'm excited for him to get this opportunity. I can't believe that he's a backup right now, because the way he throws the ball out there, he definitely should be a starter somewhere. So I'm excited for him and this opportunity, and I'm going to help him out in every way that I can.
Nico, what type of impact has DeAndre, Juju, and Hollywood had on your development this year?
It's been huge. Just little pointers here and there, and the little veteran tips that they can give me. It's always been kind of my mentality going into every receiver room, just to be a sponge and learn as much as I can. And what better guys to learn from than those guys in there? And it's been huge for me in my development. And like I keep reiterating, man, I feel prepared. So.
Anyone? I know last year with the injury, it wasn't obvious where you wanted to start your career, but how useful was that to you, as far as being able to observe and learn and pick up things last year?
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted it any other way standing here now. I think it kind of just, it all kind of, it feeds into my story, just, that underdog and, the obstacles that have been thrown in front of me, and, the injuries and the missed opportunities. Like, it's just more fuel for my fire. And so I think, like you said, being able to sit back and learn and observe and take everything in, and now that I'm here getting an opportunity, it was good for me, honestly.
Thanks, Nico.
Thank you.